y'all think I was going? That's the first thing I want to know. Like, where y'all thought I was going? You know what I'm saying? You thunk wrong. You was thunking wrong. You know what I'm saying? I am back. Who am I? I appreciate being me. The hostess that do the most is fuck around, get your dumb ass smoked. We are feeling good, man. Y'all. This gonna be probably a lengthy show. I did start pretty late, but that does not deter or keep me from providing the best motherfucking show that we motherfucking can provide, baby. Because I don't even know how to tell y'all the joy I'm feeling right now, man. And but we'll get there in 2 seconds. 2 seconds about why I'm so happy. But I appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate all the new. We're gonna talk about that in a second too. I appreciate all you new people. Shout out to the new people. Um, but yeah, man, I'm just happy. I'm happy. Life is good. I'm living life. Uh, Looking forward to do a major career change right now. So that's what's in the works for me right now. Um, Academics is live right now, going in on Meet. We might tune in, but I just really appreciate y'all for, you know what I'm saying, letting me rock, man. Let me do this thing, showing me all the support, all these vibes. We are on some new platforms tonight. We do got some new things set up. We got some new things going on. So let's get into it, man. Let's fucking get into it. So first, what I want to talk about is everybody. Just want to let y'all know YouTube Shorty is back. I know YouTube Shorty been going for a minute. I took a little hiatus, but not only am I like back creating content, but like the people are loving me right now, y'all. I done like 10,000 views in a day, y'all. Like this is like y'all have no idea, man. The people loving me right now. I'm up right now on YouTube. I'm doing views right now, y'all. Like, and as a content creator, y'all know that's important for people to be watching your content. So right now, I just want to say thank you to everybody on YouTube. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. There's my YouTube camera right there. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, all my new subscribers. Thank you, everybody who rocking with me. I ended up dropping a short, and I guess it's a reel. YouTube call them reels. I mean, y'all, everybody else call them reels, but YouTube call them shorts. But it's the same thing. And I dropped this new short on YouTube, and everybody just loved it. I had dropped one. I got clowned for it. I got about 2,000 some views. It's almost at 3,000 views, so I can't complain. But I got clowned for the video. People made so much fun of me. It was hilarious. All in fun. It was hilarious. And I dropped another video, but I thought to make fun of myself and make it a lot more, a lot more thoughtful, a lot more funny. And it's doing numbers, it's going crazy. And see, like everybody in YouTube right now, like I just appreciate YouTube so much because, like I said, all y'all helping me do these views. I know some of y'all new to my channel, y'all didn't know I do a live show and shit, but like I just appreciate the YouTube community so much for having me back. YouTube Shorty is back. Big views is popping. A lot of things is going on. I'm super happy. Yeah, I can't believe I like one short, y'all. I'm at like almost 10,000 views right now. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Like I really appreciate the one view you gonna give me. I promise you that. That's how I got to 10,000. One person here. So I appreciate the views. I'm a very humble guy when it comes to that because I know it's important for content creators and people like myself. Like, you don't sit back and count the views, but yes, the fuck you do. You be like, what the fuck? You be like, what the fuck? They what? Like the comments and the region or where people watching you at. I got people watching me in Canada right now. I got people watching me in Nigeria right now. Shout out to Canada, Nigeria. Shout out to Mexico. We rock it. Shout out to the U.S. It's my obviously it's like I think 90% of everybody who saw the reel is in the U.S. So I appreciate it. But this is what the fuck I do. I am the hostess that do the mostest. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoke. This is my show. I love the comments. I love the hate. I promise you, if you start hating, I won't block you. Because I am sickly fucked up in the head. So I just disrespect you the whole show. I turn the whole show into disrespect to you. So, and then y'all know I'm on. So we on tonight. Another thing I want to tell y'all tonight, we on Instagram. Tonight we're on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. Tonight we're on YouTube, as I mentioned. But for the first time, and shout out to everybody in the building, we are on Twitter as well. This is my first time doing a live on Twitter. So I appreciate the Twitter family, or y'all the X family now. So I appreciate the X family. This is my first time doing a live on X, so AKA Twitter. So I appreciate the Twitter community. Instagram and Facebook, y'all already know what the fuck it is. Y'all already know what type of fucking show this finna be. So we ain't worried about nothing on that side. Shout out to the new people. I know the new people don't know, but YouTube and Facebook, shout out to y'all. Y'all know what type of fucking show this finna be. Y'all know how I rock. Y'all know this shit gonna be motherfucking heartfelt, bitch. This shit gonna be gangsterism, motherfucker, nigga. This we gonna talk this shit. I need everybody in the comments. I will tell to everybody else on the other cameras and platforms what you said. We will be discussing everybody comments, so everybody get their shit off. Facebook, sorry, they be lagging on y'all comments, dog. I don't know what y'all got going on. Twitter, hope that ain't the case with y'all. YouTube, y'all be on point. Instagram, y'all be on point. So y'all, we gonna get to the show. And oh man, speaking to get to the show, we gonna get to the show, but I gotta tell y'all a story. Oh man, oh man. I gotta tell y'all a story, man. Holy fuck. All right. All right. So the other night, I think it was like Friday night, me and my lady, we go to the club. Right? This shit is so hilarious. Sorry. We go to the club. We leave the club. We I think we grab some food. We come home. She not feeling too good, so I'm trying to get her out the car and get her, into the crib. Mind you, we live in the boonies, y'all. We don't live like around neighbors and shit. Like we live like in the boondocks, bruh. Like boony docks, bruh. Like so like so while I'm getting out before we hold on, this is not the most important part, but it's an important part. So when we driving and we turn onto our street, she go hook, like she jumped. I thought she was asleep. She jumped. Luckily, she jumped because it was this Mexican dude sitting in the middle of the road. He was just sitting there in the middle of the fucking road, right? Just sitting there in the middle of the fucking road, mind his business. Talking about, fuck, nigga, you don't know me, fuck, nigga. He wasn't even talking to me. He was already saying that before I got there. Like, he was already gone, right? So it's this Mexican dude sitting in the road. So I'm like, all right. So when I'm getting her out the car to get it to the crib, I hear this fucking screaming, but it's like white girl Becky screaming, like high pitched fucking little girl screaming, bruh. And what made my skin crawl was that not only was it 3 a.m, it was like 3-4 in the morning, because we're coming from the club. Keep this in mind, I'm coming from the club, right? So it's like 3 in the morning, bruh. Right? We probably left the club early, so I'll give it 3 a.m. My nigga, I hear this screaming and the shit freaking me out. I'm like, so I come back outside. I don't see the Mexican dude no more, right? He done went on about his way. So around where I live at is a fucking church, right? And I come back outside because I'm paranoid now, y'all. I'm scared in the motherfucker. I'm looking around. All I hear is screams, and I hear little white girl Becky screams. You see what I'm saying? And my heart is racing, y'all. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is a little white girl screaming at 3 a.m. in the boonies? So it's his church. So I look and I notice that the screams is coming. Nah, bro, I wasn't tripping. I mean, I feel you. Nigga say I was tripping hard. You finna hear how hard I was tripping in a second. You finna hear how hard I was fucking tripping. Listen. So I'm hearing these goddamn screams. So I come out the crib and I notice they coming from the church. I'm like, okay, so now my skin crawling. I'm thinking Illuminati ritual sacrifice. I'm thinking they in there fucking I'm like, fuck. I am freaking out. I am freaking out. Right. So I'm on high alert. That screaming, it's 3 in the morning, and it sounds. You can tell it's a little girl. It's a little white girl. You can tell. So I noticed the shit coming from the church, y'all. So my stupid ass, there's this fucking gate, because the way my house is and the way the church is, I don't want to say too much about where I live, but there's this fucking gate that I can get into this back of this fucking church, right? And my stupid ass is like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. I can't go to bed just be like, oh yeah, the little white girl died last night. I can't do it. So I'm like, I don't know what I was gonna do either. Don't ask me that dumb shit in the comments. Like, what was you gonna do, motherfucker? I don't know. But let me tell you. So I go open the gate to the church, y'all, and I start walking, and I get a little bit scared. I run back. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I'm in my regular clothes. I just came from the club. So I go in my crib, I grab my gun, I put on all black, I fucking grab my hoodie, grab my beanie, like I'm in all black, and I walk away from the area, right? And I start walking back. Now this one made me more scared. I start walking back because I'm about to sneak up on this fucking shit, see what the fuck who's dying in this motherfucker. So I fucking walk back, and I notice there's no cars outside the motherfucker, y'all. I'm like, okay, so all this screaming going on, and ain't no cars outside this fucking church, my nigga. So I'm walking. I get to the gate, get through the gate. Y'all, I ain't doing it, but I'm almost army crawling in my mind, y'all. Like, just crawling through the dirt, trying to get to the right. So I'm army crawling, trying to get to this fucking window, because I seen from my crib, I can see the blinds is fucked up, so you can look through them bitches and see what's going on, right? Thank you for the like, whoever that was. I really love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I look through so I'm getting there, and I look through the blinds, y'all. It was some motherfucking kids having like a church stay over thing, like late night, and they was in there like wrestling and playing games, a whole bunch of kids and shit. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Man, I was so goddamn nervous, y'all. And I know some of y'all be like, well, they was in there hurting somebody. What was you gonna do? What karate skills do you got? Right? I ain't gonna lie, I was just going boop, 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 and haul ass. Hopefully somebody call the police. Hopefully they'll stop doing what they doing. But that shit was scary, y'all. I'm telling you. And I was freaked out. I don't know if I had too much to drink or what, but boy, hearing all that screaming, and then I couldn't. And then in the background, you'll hear some lady going, go, 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 go. I'm like, go where? Where they going? Where they going? Like, boy, I was scared. But yeah, that's my fucking fear factor fucking story for Friday night. I was like, yeah, I gotta tell the chat. I gotta tell everybody this, because this shit was fucking crazy. Now, what y'all all been waiting the fuck for, nigga? Let's get to the show, nigga. I am the hostess that do the mostest. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoked. Y'all know I come with the topics. Y'all know I come with the top. My shit be written down. I have to show y'all this every show. It don't be off the top of the head. I really love y'all, and I really do this. If y'all can check the record, I've been doing this for a long time. All right, it is the show daddy, the hostess that do the most, nigga. So I ain't want y'all to. I show y'all this every show because I don't want y'all to think I'm faking the funk or wasting y'all time. Plus, I be really wanting to talk to y'all about certain things. I be like, oh shit, I want to talk to the chat about that. Oh shit, I want to talk to the chat. Hey, Twitter, I'm fucking with y'all, Twitter. Oh shit, I want to talk to the chat about that. So first thing I want to talk about, and I want to caveat and say, if what I talk about make you mad, that's all I have to say about that. So moving on. First topic. I want to talk about this new saying that females got. It's quite disturbing. It's quite contrary. It's quite disturbing. What's up with ladies saying that they want a Russell Wilson? And by proxy, y'all gonna hear me say, when it come to this topic, y'all gonna hear me say a lot of by proxy, because it's gonna make sense. Just bear with me. Also, by proxy, they're saying they don't want a Future, right? Because we're doing the whole comparison. Like Future's a street nigga. He's a whore. He's got all these baby mamas, and Russell's just so meek and such a bitch boy. So ladies got this saying now. It's like, oh, I want me a Russell Wilson. I want my Russell Wilson. So by proxy, this is what ladies are saying, right? You've never heard that before. Oh, cool. Great. Well, you're hearing it now. Welcome to hearing it. Okay, so back to my point. And just to let you know, since you say you never heard that before, this actual saying has been going on since Sierra really got with Russell. It's just it became more popular now with this whole like social media clickbait type of talk shit. So if you're not into that stratosphere, which I hope you're not, because that's just trash. But I come across it, TikTok, I hear the shit. But let's move on. The whole thing is like, word, see, yeah, we big gamer in the building, just some random gamer, 210. Y'all go follow just some random gamer. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. What I'm saying is, by proxy, ladies, what you're saying is that you want someone who you could take advantage of without any consequence. You want somebody who doesn't have a thought process, who doesn't, and I'm not saying this is true about Russell. I'm saying the imagery that's put out, because Russell Wilson just got paid another $85 million. So if you want your Russell Wilson, what the fuck you finna do? This man is worth $500 million. What the fuck you finna do with Russell Wilson? Regular bitch. He's a regular bitch. I'm a regular nigga. I know regular people. I'm regular, motherfucker. Y'all some regular bitches with some other nigga kids talking about you waiting on your Russell Wilson. You waiting on your sucker. That's all you saying by proxy. Because what did Russell do? Oh, push Future's kid around in the stroller. A couple years ago, that was all over Breakfast Club and all the fucking feminist-based fucking platforms like Shade Room and bullshit that puts out more unconscientious bullshit into the world and more bullshit into the world. So it was already on those unconscious, stupid fucking platforms already, right? That Russell was pushing Sierra's kid around the stroller, right? So it's like, oh, and they ain't even had a kid yet, I don't think, at that point. So all these girls is like, oh, I want somebody that's gonna simp for me like that. I want somebody that's like, it's like, okay, great, I get it. You want to be lazy. You want to lay on your ass. You wanna fuck when you want to fuck, not when it's requested. I get all of these fucking things. But what I'm trying to figure out is, what do you bring? Not what do you bring to the table either? Because I'm regular, you regular. I hope you got a job, I got a job. I'm saying what you bring to a $500,000 nigga. The logic is off than a motherfucker. You want your Russell Wilson. You want some nigga to just show up and save you like Santa Claus. Are you fucking delusional? You know Chad work at Circuit City, bitch. It ain't no more Circuit City. It's called Best Buy. I was joking. I aged myself, okay? Whatever. So listen, Chad at Circuit City, I mean Best Buy. Babe, where my Best Buy shirt at? You got my blue Best Buy shirt? Can I wear it? I want to wear my Best Buy shirt now that I said it. Hey, y'all finna put on I got a Best Buy shirt. Everybody say I look like Best Buy when I wear it. We're going to put that on. We're going to put that on for the show. Get the Best Buy shirt going. But yeah, man. What are you saying by proxy? What are you saying? Oh, I want a weak ass nigga who can't fucking think. That's what you're saying. And it makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna work. And right now with this economy, with this government, with this situation we got going on, aliens, faces in the clouds, TikTok, China. You know about China, guys. China. So come on, man. It's a lot of shit going on right now. For a motherfucker to be thinking, a motherfucker, see, hold on, we're just gonna wear it like this. I'm out like Debo coming. I'm gonna just tuck mine in. Put on my blue Best Buy. I'm gonna just tuck mine in. Put the chain on top. But yeah, I got my blue Best Buy shirt on. Anyway, so I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It doesn't compute to me how you're ready or you lived your whole life of random thugs and other guys that you never held accountable, people who never thought to desire to marry you. Now you got all these kids, you old as fuck, and you like, I'm waiting on my Russell Wilson. I'm waiting on my Russell. Bitch, you waiting to die alone. I'm gonna be honest with you. You waiting to die alone, bitch. You finna have a long cigarette talk with yourself, bitch. You, your plants, and your cats. I promise you. You talking about you waiting on your Russell Wilson? Ain't no man, ladies. Let me help y'all with something. The nigga who's a sucker, wants some pussy. The nigga who a lame wants some pussy. A nigga don't stop wanting pussy because he a sucker. A ass nigga. Know what I'm saying? Like what you got to provide? What kind of peace of mind? Do you cook, clean, take care of your kids? Are you quiet? Are you agreeable? Let's start there. Shout out to Renzo in the building. Let's start there, bitch. Are you agreeable? Cause Sierra agree with that $500,000 nigga, $500 million, billion, probably more than $500 million ass nigga. This nigga that had 74 contracts. Thanks for the light, Renzo. Nigga that had said I got him a blue Best Buy shirt, y'all. In case I want to eat your bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that throw me off, ladies. That throw me off. It shows a lack of wanting to work hard. Where you're basically saying, I want a guy who's already done all the work and I want him to come save me. What the fuck kind of fair is that? How is that fair? What up, million in the motherfucking building? How is that fair? You want a nigga that already done the work come save you out your mama house. That is not fair, man. That's not fair. Now look, deal what we get thrown up. Like there's not anomalies. People gonna act like there ain't no anomalies. Like a bitch can't get like a Burger King bitch can't get a rich nigga. You can, but it's only because men always date down. It is the nature of what the cycle is. If women are by nature dating up, then men by nature are dating down. There's no way of getting around it. We hear these conversations and it make us uncomfortable instead of just dealing with the factual reality of I might eat your bitch with this Best Buy shit. Reality. Let me get this shit up off me. But yeah, man. I'm telling y'all, that's some delusional ass shit. Go ahead, work hard, get turned down by all the bad bitches. Now, when them stretch marks set in and this bitch knees don't work right no more, she talking about she want a Russell Wilson. Y'all know how hard Sierra dance? Can you imagine what she fuck like? And can you fuck and dance and do moves like Sierra? Bitch, Sierra can pop lock, bitch. Can you pop lock, bitch? You want a Russell Wilson. Sierra be doing all kind of shit. And you can't do it. You want a Jay-Z and you can't dance like Beyonce. Bitch, you know how Beyonce got Jay-Z, how Jay-Z got Beyonce? Not only are they Illuminati worshiping devils, that they put them together as puzzle pieces for our stupid mongrel minds to think we have a bourgeoisie fucking black status of some fucking stupid shit with music and entertainment and these people are above and they're the gatekeepers. And they the gatekeepers again, you fucked in your ass, murdered, blown up on a plane, car blown up. They the gatekeepers of that shit. Worshiping Satan and sucking dick. You want to be a part of that shit? Have at it. Hear he. The court is in session, motherfucker. This is what the fuck I do. Shout out to my beer mustache. This is what the fuck I do. So I don't get it. I don't get how y'all ladies walking around talking about y'all want a Russell Wilson and you got old pussy. You see what I'm saying? And then while I'm touching on this, let me touch on the Drake thing. And fuck Drake Illuminati blood drinking ass too. I'm just making a point on the subject. I don't give a fuck about the nigga. Everybody going crazy talking about Drake is dating Lotto's little 22, 21-year-old sister. And especially women, are all on the blogs and all up in roar. Oh, he's grooming and all. Man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it, especially you ladies, when it don't fit the narrative. Because Drake ain't with an old bitch to give you hope. That reality sitting in, that new pussy comes out every fucking day. A bitch turned 21 every day, 22 every day, 23 every day. And that reality has to set in for you. That if you ain't found nobody to love you by now, bitch, it's looking pretty fucking bleak. And you got a problem with that. You want to jump on social and take your anger out on Drake. On he really a fictional character. Illuminati puppet man, six god, devil worshiper. That's not the point. The point is, you live in the real world. You live in fucking reality. So why do you need to try to over understand why a man would go after a younger woman? Why the fuck does it need to be grooming? It ain't grooming if he paid for the pussy. Grooming is like fucking with a bitch till she's 16 and waiting till she's 18 to do some shit. Like, that's some, you a weirdo. That's some, but if you like saw a bitch, I saw the bitch. Like, come here, gotcha, bitch. Like, I saw the bitch. I got the bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Like, the fuck? The fuck that make me a groomer? That make me some penile, pervert, pedophile ass nigga because the bitch young. It's just some brand new coochie. Don't hate, bitch, because your shit stretch marked out and you got C-section scars. And don't fucking hate. Don't. It's new pussy. And the same go for Drea getting the young nigga. She scooped him. He rich. How y'all gonna blame Drea for scooping the young nigga? The little Houston Rockets nigga. Jalen, what's his name? Jalen? I know his name Jalen. Shout out Jalen. Got him some old bitch pussy. Don't hate on Jalen. He liked the bitch. The man, hey, shout out to all the lights, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I fuck with y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. All the lights. Y'all hear the lights going off. I fuck with y'all, man. But I ain't hating on Drea for fucking with Jalen for being rich and having a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. The fuck? What you hating on the game for? That's why none of y'all real players. What you gonna hate on the game for? Get in the game. So you're not in business unless you're doing business. You get that? Outside of that, you're just imagining, motherfucker. Get in the game. You watching it from the outside being a hating bitch. Be a player. Get your play ass in the motherfucking game, player. Pick up a controller, nigga. Pick up a motherfucking Xbox or PlayStation or Atari, bitch. Pick up a controller, bitch, and play the game. Stop hating on player shit. Y'all see how bad Lotto sister is? The fuck wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? There's some of y'all women out there fuck that girl. Fuck wrong with y'all? Because Drake got her first. Some of you hoes will be out here. Yeah, I was with Lotto's sister last night. She DM me. Some of y'all hoes will be trying to get this bitch. But y'all just be lying. And y'all weak ass niggas that can't get no pussy always agree with these stupid ass bitches, bro. I got a booger in my nose. Yeah, ain't none of y'all tell me I had a booger with y'all sucker ass. Oh, y'all don't fuck with y'all. That nigga say, am I? He say, are you? Who said Bentley Ellis say, am I gay? Am I gay? God damn. I'm that pretty, bitch. I'm that pretty. Ooh, am I gay? I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. I mean, I'll be what you want me to be, long as you keep watching, baby. I don't hate on the gays. We love everybody, except for China. Except for China. Am I gay? What the fuck? Why you trying to holler? You trying to? Nah, I'm gonna leave you alone. That's an okay question. That shit don't bother me. No, I'm not gay, but I love the gays. Anyway. But yeah, you gotta do some work. You can't just be around here asking people, are they gay? And I just like, nah, I say you gotta do some work. You can't just be around here and these asking people to pay your bills and telling people they gotta pay all this money to go on a date with you. What the fuck you got going on, man? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Some of you niggas be on the same shit, trying to find a place to stay. Some of y'all niggas be homeless as a motherfucker. Y'all be going through it. Man, y'all need to act right out here in these streets. And stop hating on people. Y'all hoes be broke, living at your mama house. Some of these hoes be taking pictures in hotels. I think that's a hotel. Your clothes everywhere. When is checkout? Man, hey man, I'm gonna just call it like I see it. Sometimes you ain't gonna like it, and that's okay. And then it's some of y'all already got a dude and want to treat him like trash. It's some of y'all already got a good woman and want to treat him like trash, thinking it's better for you out there. Now that's a whole nother thing. That's what I'm saying. It ain't just because it's new pussy out there. Please don't get that. All niggas divert to new pussy. Like all niggas this way. It's over there. But if you got a good situation, man, you damn sure better nurture it and take care of it. Motherfucker, I always think the grass green or some shit. I know that's a cliche way of putting the shit, but grass ain't always green, man. Sometimes don't even be no grass over there. It don't even be a yard, bitch. It just be dog doodle on the concrete, bitch. I'm telling you. I know. I'm gonna say it in my slave voice. I know what happens. So I'm gonna let that sleeping dog lie. I mean, we're gonna get more into that, but that's just it unnerved me hearing that. Like I said, just a random gamer 210. Shout out to just a random gamer 210. Everybody go follow. Was saying like I lost my train of thought. Hold on. I got to go back to this comment. Oh yeah, he's saying he never heard of it, of the situation, but I wanted to just revamp that. Now, I want to talk to the fellas about, and because I don't know if fellas do this. Fellas got some gay shit that they do. We're gonna get into that too, because I almost had a problem with a nigga I had to handle for bringing my name up as some shit, bitch. Don't bring my name up, nigga, and nothing. But fellas, in the interrogation stage, I just want to give y'all some game. I call this the interrogation stage because when you first start talking to a lot of these shorties, what they doing when they ask you all these questions, what they doing is they're setting you up for you not to be able to see their flaws, or hopefully there's some mascara on their flaws. I'm gonna explain this now, but there's some coverage on their flaws when they interrogate you like this. For example, I'm gonna use my brother. My brother just went through this the other day. Right? He was like talking to this shorty, and she was like, "Oh, when's your last breakup? Or when was your last relationship?" He was like, "Oh, I broke up, whenever he said he broke up with the bitch or whatever." And he was like, it's a desert. But he's like when you broke up, or when he told her or whatever, and she was like, "Ooh, that's still fresh. I know you still emotional over that." Like giving him feelings. Like this is what I call the army crawl your way out of a situation method. This is how with a lot of men and women you're going to end up getting into an argument over this, because you're going to tell her at this point, like, "No, I'm fine, and I didn't say that." And she's going to keep trying to convince you at this point that something's got to be feeling, something's got to be wrong if whatever time frame you gave is so close for her, right? Oh, that was a year ago. Oh, that must still be sensitive for you. Like, nah, I ain't even like that bitch before that, bitch. You see what I'm saying? But now you got to talk. Now bitch trying to get you to army crawl your way up to, I ain't got no feelings about nothing. But she done created, she done commandeered, she done curated this vibe for you. Ooh, you must, I know you're still hurt. I know this must be fresh for you. No, bitch. No, it's not. But what things like that do, give me a sec. I just want to read this one thing. Yeah, what this do is allow Shorty to try to play on your past so it look like she don't got one. Right? And it's like, oh, then if this is you, then you should put up with me. It gets to that stage. It gets to them behaving a certain type of way because now they think they know you. Now they think they have the manipulation. They got they like emotional strings. They pick them up, and once they got enough of them, now they got a puppet. You see what I'm saying? They think that's like anyway. So yeah, I wrote it down so they can be horrible. Like that is exactly what I wrote down. So they can be they can be horrible. And they have this thing where they want to ask all these questions so that they put off a negative air about the answers you're giving to the questions so that when you ever get to know what the fuck going on with them, which is always some wild ass shit, always some epidemic, pandemic ass shit. Some like y'all know how I gave the story at the beginning of this shit. Some shit like that. Like you want to tell everybody. Like they always got some wild shit going on, right? So I always do that. And then you got this new terminology again. Here we go with terminology where they say, "Oh yeah, I'm dating with intent." What the fuck is dating with intent? They be like basically like trying to get married in a week type of shit. Like, bitch, dating with intent. I don't know you. I don't fucking know you. I don't know none of your court cases, bitch. I don't know what you're running from for the state that you left, because y'all know bitches known for running from shit. Y'all know every bitch got a narcissistic ex. Bitch. Without knowing your story. We sitting there having a whole interrogation about me. You talking about you dating with intent. Intent to what? Intent to do fucking what? You're not dating with intent. You're dating to be saved. There's a big difference. You're dating to be saved. Y'all, half of these females don't even like y'all. They don't like y'all. Yes, intentions to steal your money. And y'all seeing this a lot on like TikTok and online. Girls dating these guys. One girl gave $800 to her ex-boyfriend or some shit. I guess that's a real boyfriend. She stole it from the nigga that thought was a real boy. But y'all see the shit going around. I'm telling y'all, fellas, don't get caught in that emotional play with these dumbass bras, bro. All you got to do, like I tell my dogs, is move on to the next bitch. Y'all niggas get intrigued. And I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just telling the truth. Y'all niggas get intrigued on talking to these broken bitches, thinking you gonna get some pussy up out of, or you gonna finesse your way to what you want with the bitch. And you dumb. You dumb. Because yes, you may. But all you doing is more time with this person in your life for you to get fucked over. And ladies, this go for you too just as easily. It's only more time in that person's life, and that person being in your life, for them to fuck you over. Most people don't talk like this. Most normal people, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Want to go on a date, eat some French fries, bitch, and let's figure out if we like each other. Other than that, but all this like cyber trying to trick your mind talk, bitch, like you some kind of Houdini talking ass hustling bitch. Fellas, that hoe done sold that pussy before. So you might as well go ahead and exit stage left, get that hoe $60 to $80 and have a good night. Pay that hoe to leave. I'm telling you. All these women talk, oh, you need to take me on a date. You need to, hey, look, how much the fuck then? See, when that become the question, now they feel that not that should be anytime a woman say you gotta spend, like telling, because I think it's natural for a man to want to spend money on a woman. I think that's natural. You meet a nice girl, like, bitch, I'm finna take you out. Like, the fuck? Like, I'm a gangster. I ain't we taking bitches out around here. You know what I'm saying? But a bitch demanding, like, oh yeah, this is what I require, and I ain't going here, and I ain't going. How much for the pussy then? If I really want to fuck you that bad, that's really what it should be. What? How dare you? Well, you already selling yourself. I might as well just. You think you just gonna drag it out? I just want to get to it. How much, bitch? Well, $40. I just want to get to the pussy. Why you want to drag it out on me? What I did? I don't even know you, lady. You want me to take you to 40 restaurants, spend all this goddamn money when I can just give you $80 right now and fuck you and you can leave? You got to take me here. Well, how much the fuck? All right, then we'll talk to another nigga then. It's that easy. Another bitch will feel like, damn, that's fucked up. But you selling yourself already. You already telling me what you cost, bitch. You cost to play that fucking somewhere. So you can't blame me. That's not fucked up. You trying to sell me you. You looking for my money. Well, I want to spend my money how I want to spend it on the pussy. That's why people don't like me. That's why on people, the people that like me love me. You see what I'm saying? Because I talk like this on the regular. But it don't make no sense for me to sit here and talk to you and try to hustle you, bitch, out your pussy. I can just buy it. And that's some real player shit. Some of y'all niggas in here be like, damn, bro, you bought pussy before? Well, that's probably why I've had more pussy than you. That's probably why. That's probably why you're not popping. That's probably why you a borderline incel woman hating ass nigga. Cause y'all let these stupid bitches lead y'all. And y'all get involved with dumb bitches. There's nice girls out here. There's smart women. There's accomplished, beautiful people that you can share your life with and not waste your time with a fucking bimbo Bambi face ass bitch. Not even a quarter of the women in the world are like this. It's just the ones y'all niggas go after. Let's start there. Let's get on y'all niggas real quick. Y'all niggas go after the trash ass bitches. I need $20 ass bitches. Y'all go after them stank ass bitches. That's y'all, bruh. I ain't never dated a fucking hood rat in my life, nigga. Period. Never. And I'm from the hood, nigga. I'm from the trenches, from the gutter, nigga. I'm from the goddamn. But I'm just saying, I never dated no hood rat, my nigga. It ain't happening. Not on my watch. I got baby mamas and none of them hood rats, nigga. All my baby mamas come from a house of prestige, motherfucker. Even though them hoes that's neither here nor there. But anyway, that don't mean I know how to pick them. I didn't. Wolf of Wall Street in this bitch. That don't mean I know how to pick them. But anyway, that's all I say. With that. But so you fellas, y'all pick these ladies. Y'all go after trash. Then y'all jump online and be like, she took my money. She burnt my car. She burnt bleach on all my clothes. You know that hoe is a weirdo. You can see that whole family don't like her. That whole mama made you adopt that bitch. Yeah. Oh, y'all dating? Y'all finna move together? Yeah, go ahead. Cause I raised a terrorist. That bitch say, oh, you want my daughter? Sure. Hurry up and take her, because that bitch is a terrorist. Hey, thank y'all for the likes, man. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate y'all. Hey, man, and shout out to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We are live right now. I am the hostess that do the mostest. Let's move on. Fellas, I'm while we on the topic real quick. This is written down right here. I needed to tell y'all this to just let you know this is important. A nigga who can't hold his liquor is a bitch. Period. Any one of you motherfuckers who gets lost in paradise and be like trying to fight people. No, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. Give me my keys. Yo, man, if y'all don't stop, bruh, I need people to stop being friends with people who do this, bruh. Like anybody who get, bruh, if you a dude and you get drunk, see, like I'm getting drunk right now. Y'all can see. Y'all can see it in my eyes, baby. We drinking. Oh shit, I got some cognac too, bitch. But sometimes I lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, you can't hold your liquor, bro. Why are you drinking? You're a grown ass man, bro. There's limits to life. If alcohol poisons you, because there's some people who alcohol actually poisons them. Like these motherfuckers be on another level. Why are you drinking alcohol? I don't I don't get that. I don't think that's like as a man, as a real man, that's just some unbecoming ass shit, dog. Like you a grown ass man, bruh, and you getting sloppy fucking drunk. Now, are there times where you're gonna overwhoop your wop and you're gonna get sick? Yeah. That didn't happen to me in my 30s. I'm 39 years old. That didn't happen to me. But did I want to fight anyone? Did the cops need to get called or anything like that? No, man. No. And that's what I'm talking about. So if you a dude who going through this, stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. Be better than that shit, man. You a gangster. You can't just be around people. Come and tell y'all. Rest in peace to my homie Stunner. Man, Stunner used to get drunk, but niggas used to be like, niggas know Stunner got stamina. He beat me up one time. I tell you, this nigga beat me up in front of IHOP one time, y'all. Oh my God. We got into a fight and we was like beefing in IHOP. I was like, let's step outside. And I just, bow. So I cleaned that nigga clock. He whooped my ass. He whooped my ass. Y'all, I woke up with knots all over my fucking head. I look like a triple unicorn, bitch. But because my boy, he doing 200 push-ups a day type of shit. So niggas will wait till he get drunk. Like me too. I done had this happen to me. Shout out to Crack. Hey, I love you, Crack, but you did wait till I got drunk and I still beat your ass. But I didn't even beat your ass really. I subdued you. I'll say I subdued you, Crack. I love you. You my dog. I didn't really whoop you, but you know what happened. If you care to tell it, I'll let you tell it how you tell it. I ain't gonna smell it. But anyway, they'll wait till Stunner get drunk and try to jump him. Niggas ain't had a heart to try to fight him while he was sober. So they always wait till you get drunk but he gets sloppy, fucked up, crazy drunk. You see what I'm saying? And then niggas use that opportunity to want to scuffle with him type shit. But I tell y'all, I say that by Stunner to say, y'all know how people be feeling about y'all. You can't get drunk around everybody. Especially y'all ladies, y'all already know how that shit go. Y'all hear about Diddy pouring little shit in the bottles. Oh yeah, no, ladies, this for you right here. As he's mixing it, as he gives it to you. That nigga done put Roofie, X, Zanny. Bitch, hot, cold, horny. Want to run real fast. What's in this drink, nigga? Diddy be poisoning bitches. Take that. Let's move on. What else I want to talk about tonight? All right. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Everything I talk about, I be really want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The level of chaos in this world right now is fucking insane. If you can ignore it, you're an alien. Like you're a beast. You're a high level intellect. But if the level and so I'm not one of those fear mongering people. I think people really latch on to like trying to find the negative, like have a good conversation about the negative. It's not where I focus really, because because I know on a higher understanding and a higher spiritual understanding, I'm above that stuff. So I don't try to pay attention to it. But when you look at the level of conflict in the world and you look at the expediency, right? You look at the willingness of governments and how fast governments are willing to fuck over the people and to make decisions that continuously people say take away rights. Shit, what's the rights if you ain't even got a world? You see what I'm saying? They're like even the dollar. They say the dollar's not based on anything. That's fine, but the Trojan horse would have still worked. The illusion of the dollar being backed by gold, which is not anymore, uh, which was the precipice of us having currency, was the dollar being uh, uh, backed by gold, actually, gold bullion, but not anymore. It's the gold standard no longer exists due to the Federal Reserve being instated some time ago. I don't know the exact time the Federal Reserve is instated. I think in 1960 something. But the Federal Reserve was established, and now gold is, I mean, the money is backed by other money. So how our currency works and how money works in our system is I loan you $10. Well, I need you to pay me back the 10, but I gave you the currency. I gave you the 10. You have no other money. So I charge you interest on the $10. I give you more money to pay me back the $10. I charge interest on the money I gave you back, but it's all my money. So you need more money at night. You see how the economy keeps growing, and they keep how we get inflation because they keep inflating the system. They keep bloviating the situation of finances when it doesn't need to be that way. But they allow the housing market to suck and be what it is. They allow the stock market to suck and be what it is. They allow the Fed and the IRS and people like that to have carte blanche over their own entities, which makes us fucked. So when you have the IRS only being governed by the IRS, the CIA only being governed by the CIA, the FBI only being governed by the FBI, it makes it a hard fucking world and makes it a tough United States. At a certain point is where things are going to possibly come to a head if someone wanted it to, right? So, wow, this is dawning on me how the system was set up to work, but the mechanisms in place for the system were also set up to be used for evil and to be used to be changed into a one world order later on. So they set up the United States. They continued this Masonic plan throughout the years of the United States existing, and then they sought to make the world look the way it did in the 80s, especially the early 90s. Besides like all the gang stuff in California and shit like that, but in the drugs in the inner cities. But for the most part, this is what the world looked like. Well, everything could have stayed what it was. Nobody was asking for inflation. Nobody was asking for the housing market to crash 20 fucking times. Nobody was asking us to have corporate bailouts. You remember the bailouts we did in 2012, where we bailed out corporations with billions and billions and billions of dollars. Like, but the people got nothing. The people still been getting nothing. The people, no matter what, the people still been getting nothing. And it's just been a cycle of that. When it doesn't have to be that way, the shroud, the charade, the mask can still stay up and exist. But the system was set up so that they can pluck pieces from it to destroy us later. So you have this foundation that looks to be a solid foundation that can't be fucked with. The number one powerhouse country in the fucking world. We're the apex fucking predator. The number one. It is everything to have a U.S. passport. It's everything to have U.S. currency. See, it's not that no more. We're competing now. This is where the uncomfortableness gets. This is where other countries have been starving, going through high levels of poverty and displacing of other people for centuries, for eons, due to the United States, due to us having military bases everywhere, other interests everywhere, due to us taking other people's resources, claiming that it's war so we can have them. It's due to all these things. And now the American people have to suffer because the billionaires have become trillionaires, right? And now they get to go hide while the world suffers. This was always their plan, to get this to a point where the world can now eat itself. This is why they have the snake, that infinity symbol of the snake eating its own tail, because that is what the projects is. That is what the hood is. When you're from an inner city, most people don't make it out. Why? Because the snake eats itself. It eats its own children. The hood eats its own children. The project eats its own people. Impoverished communities eats its own people. And that is the cycle of the serpent. So they understand that certain of these cycles can be broken to their gain. So the cycle of our economy working the way it did, it can be broken, it can be separated and into other pieces for their gain, right? We can raise and raise gas prices and inflation. When didn't we just go to war with Iraq? Why the fuck would we have gas? Our gas should be a cent a gallon, motherfucker. Much countries and people we've killed, displaced, maimed, murdered, just decimated people. And you mean to tell us we still paying $4 or $5 at the pump? See, we understand that the money is a charade. So we understand that someone's inflicting pressure on the American people. It has to be strictly imposed. It has to be on purpose. If someone is inflicting shit on the American people, there's no way it cannot be on purpose because the money fake. So what you're saying is you want the American people to suffer. You want the American people to starve. You want the American people to pay $5 for eggs when they were paying $1. You want them to pay $6 for butter when they were paying $3. This is imposed. This is on purpose. Why? Because the money is fake, which means it doesn't have to work that way because the Fed can do whatever they want with inflation and with the money. So the level of chaos that we have right now has to be inflicted. It has to be imposed because the normal everyday scheme does not require it. If you left the system alone, it would be okay. As sad as that is to say, it would function, right? But it was set up to have these dominoes fall the way they did from when Washington and all these guys took over from the Moors and took over the United States and tried to create their own society from the Moors. This is what you got. You had this Masonic agenda that was already, because this America has to do with the devil, has to do with God, has to do with Israel, has to do with the Mount of Olives, the Kaaba that the Muslims walk around. But most importantly, America has to do with what? The rebuild of Solomon's temple. And we're seeing America's role Are we not seeing America's role in the rebuilding of Solomon's temple? It seems like America is almost not the catalyst, but America is the financier of this war, of this genocide of the Palestinian people. America is also the key. It is the key. It is the only function in peace that can make that happen. Not because they, without America, if America told the Jews, if America told Israel, no. I'm talking about from the get. I'm talking about since that assassination when they killed all them Olympians on that hotel, on that helicopter, and they murdered all them people in that terrorist attack. Since then, if America wasn't fucking and wasn't in bed with Israel, Israel wouldn't survive none of this shit. You gotta understand that. Granted, America do apply weapons to both sides. We're not gonna even play that game. But if America wasn't in bed with Israel, Israel wouldn't stand a chance of existence. This is how they were able to sign that Balfour Treaty. The Balfour Treaty is what got them Israel. You see what I'm saying? So you look at the conflict, right? And if we didn't, you see, this is the thing. Two things, right? Two things. If the Jews left the Palestinians alone and just had their settlement instead of murdering people and spreading their settlements out, right? Because that's what they did. Let's just tell the truth. It's fine. It's okay, guys. And if the Jews didn't do that, and the Americans stopped trying to fuck with the Russians, we'd have a normal world, y'all. Everything else is by cultural stance. When you talk about cultural genocide and like Kosovo, a lot of y'all don't remember Kosovo. You see what I'm saying? A lot of it's like internal shit. Like we have poverty and gangs and shit, inner city crime, drugs. See, America has its own problem, but it would be able to subsidize and take care of its inner cities if we took our money and not put it into the military industrial complex. You Satanist fucks. But put it into the people. But we're not, obviously that's not gonna happen. But I'm just saying we could handle our own problems if we stopped outside bickering for other people. And see, Europe gets mentioned in none of this. Britain gets mentioned in none of this. But we still a British colony, motherfuckers. Britain and England is still daddy. So imagine where the orders are coming from. That's the hierarchy of this shit. Every president is supposed to be Horus, a reincarnation of Horus. This is why we have presidents. Am I saying too much? We're going to keep talking. So you look at, and I wrote this down. I want to go over this, and I'm going to be a little bit more in depth right now. You look at the levels of technology we have. And we all know that the technology that the government possesses versus what the normal human has. What's up, Kenny in the building, Big Kenny? Y'all know the technology that the government has versus what we have is like 100 years off. Maybe 1,000, because they do deals with the aliens. So the technology that they have is off. Like years, eons and eons. We're not talking about the elites that you can see. We're not talking about the corporate people that you can see that are in business with these, like BlackRock. You can go find the BlackRock CEO, and I ain't talking about these motherfuckers. These are just, they're just people. They're not. I promise you, they're nothing. I know people try to figure out who run BlackRock, who do this, who that. It's some motherfuckers, some way up other motherfuckers y'all ain't never even heard of their families. Y'all talking about the Rockefeller Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, and y'all ain't heard of the motherfuckers that really. These motherfuckers is unnamed, motherfucker. But the level of technology that we have. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the likes. The level of technology that we have it's insane that we still have a medical system. Y'all don't understand. We don't have to be sick. We have technology where people don't have to be sick. People don't have to have cancer. People don't have to have none of this shit. And they obviously they keep that from us, but there's so us growing spiritually and us having the ability to raise our chakra levels and all this shit people talk about, raise our sense of awareness of spirituality, our sense of awareness with nature and animals. They have to keep us on a hamster wheel so that our oneness with God is diluted. They will keep you on a hamster wheel where you can't meditate all day. You got to go to work. They keep you on a hamster wheel. But if we were able to get and see, this is the crazy part too. Our consciousness is still rising on the hamster wheel. This is why you see the government, pushing crazy shit so fast. Like boom, like it's a lot fast. It's a lot real fast. You see the government pushing a lot of shit real fast, like homosexuality, transgenderism, transhumanism, robotics, self-engineering, singularity. You see them pushing a lot of this stuff. What up, CJ boy? I hope you're feeling better, man. I love you, bro. I hope you're feeling good, King. Prayers up, bro. But you see a lot of them pushing a lot of this separatist shit. But there's no reason that your ass got to be sick. There's no reason. Like, even if you get down to our telomeres, they understand why now we died 100 years, right? It's common knowledge of why we only live 100 years, right? Because somebody fucked with our telomeres, right? Do your research on what telomeres are. It's a in your DNA strands, something called, it's the connective things in your DNA called telomeres. And our telomeres were fucked with so that we only live to a certain point. This is why you see a lot of people that are older in their older years that still have their wits about them still look young, because I bet to them it feel weird for their body to be shutting down on them when they've accumulated such knowledge and such awareness over this long, not even long, because I mean 80 years. I mean, when you're talking the ancients was living for thousands of years, like we're living for a second. We're just replenishing the Adala broth. We're going into reincarnation to replenish the entity, the dark entity that controls this universe in between 2D and 3D, which is the Adala broth, which is Father Time. Father Time and the Adala broth is also signified by the death. Death has the scythe, right? That's also another figure for Father Time. Also the Adala broth. The Adala broth is an entity who controls this realm. And if you notice why we have wars and famine and dark thoughts and all these people on fucking meds and shit, is because that's how the entity eats. He eats and seeps off of your negativity and your negative thoughts and your feelings, your uncertainties. All these things feeds this entity. And when people talk about reincarnation, or people say don't go to the light, it is a very spiritual, is a very intuitive, introspective way of communicating what lies on the other side to a person of knowing, by saying don't go towards the light, because going towards the light is reincarnation. See, the light beam is a hospital with a light on the vagina with the baby about to come out. That's why you see the light at the end of the tunnel, because you're about to do this shit again. And when you go through that, it wipes you. It wipes your fucking brain clean, so you don't remember shit. You don't remember nothing. You're like, I'm here for a purpose. I don't know what happened last time, but I got to get it right this time. How many times we heard that? Come on, how many times we heard that? Right? Because reincarnation is a food source. We have to understand that we are a food source, and we are a food source on so many levels. The U.S. government did deals with certain aliens to be able to eat some of us, because they prefer to eat humans, preferably babies. Y'all wonder why all these kids go missing that we can't find by the hundreds of thousands a year, because these motherfuckers made deals on us. Access. Technology, access. The ability, the access that we have now of why world, it would be so odd that the world would be in turmoil with the access that you, all of you people have to meet someone in India right now if you wanted to online. You can meet somebody, and I ain't talking about dating. I'm literally just talking about a friend. Like a literal friend, a literal person you can just contact. And then make it even crazier, you can FaceTime, you can see them in real time. In fucking India, in Cambodia, in Japan, in Australia. Access to other people's fucking culture, to other people's ideologies, and to their way of life is too accessible for there to be fucking turmoil right now. We all grew up eating hood Chinese food, right? A lot of us, right? The little bodega Chinese food. How many of us are deep into Japanese food now? Ramen, tonkatsu, We're eating bao buns and bibimbaps and like I could just go down the line of the shit when you like I'm looking back at the Chinese food like, man, you know when the last time I had some sweet and sour motherfucking chicken? I don't know. I don't eat that. I'm eating real. I'm going to the real Asian spots where the Koreans is really at, where the Japanese people, the Chinese people really at. I'm eating pho and roti and shit. So because the culture is accessible. I'm from Orlando. We got 2 Chinatowns. I never fucking knew that. I knew one Chinatown and I ain't never eat shit there. I got into my 30s, man. I can tell you every restaurant. Go to Marmac. Marmac in Orlando is life. 488. Whew. Hawkers. LA Crowd Boil. And the one Dragon Ball Z spot, I ain't go there yet, but I heard the Dragon Ball Z spot fire too. But that's just a couple restaurants in Chinatown. But yeah, man, I've been fortunate to be exposed to other people's culture and the fucking accessibility to other people's culture. It's a wonder. It's a wonder someone has the internet and they're racist. That baffles the fuck out of me. Like when you got on the internet, bitch, you came to join the fucking world. You joined the world when you got on the internet. How the fuck are you racist? That's for blacks, whites, Asians, all you people with these crazy stereotypes. What the Chinese do to the Hmong people, imprisoning the Hmong people. With all this access, we got hate. When you can go eat their food, speak their language, talk to these people, figure out their culture, figure out where they come from. We got hate with all of this fucking access, with all of this TikTok, with all of this Twitter, with all of this fucking access. We got hate and destruction amongst us. With access. With all of this fucking access. You mean to tell me you racist and you've tasted ramen before? Tonkatsu pork broth ramen? That will knock the racism out your body, baby. You ever had a Jamaican make you some chicken feet or some pig feet or some oxtail or some curry goat? Are you fuck? Oh my God, don't get me into English food. Man, my ex grandma-in-law used to come make English Thanksgiving with these marinated seasoned Brussels sprouts and this gravy that I ain't never had before in my life. Man, rest in peace, Mama Pat. Man, don't even get me into English food. Don't get me into English breakfast with fried tomatoes and shit, man. Like, I ain't got no room to hate nobody because I want your food, bitch. I can't hate you. I'm hungry. I can't hate you. I am hungry. I ain't got no hate. I got no hate in my body. I'm too hungry. You get one of them fat southern white grandmas to make you some of that goddamn boudin and motherfucking, oh my God, got all that shit they make in New Orleans. Man, I ain't got time to be racist. I'm sorry. Y'all got to pick something else for me. Maybe y'all can call me sexist because I say bitch a lot, but you can't call me racist. I'm too hungry. I'm too fucking hungry, man. But with access, I don't understand how we don't love each other. There's a lot of access in this world for us not to be able to get understanding. I'm not saying shit should be perfect. We got a long way to go. But I'm saying, you know how niggas say, man, let's get an understanding. Let's get an understanding. What's going on? What's going on with you, nigga? Well, what's going on with you, nigga? Like, let's get an understanding, right? Well, there's too much access to not have a motherfucking understanding and a consensus amongst the people. See, because the government got thousands and thousands. See, y'all ain't know this. Y'all ain't know this, but y'all about to find out right now why the world is fucked up. Shout out to Elon Musk. And I'm now that I found this out, I'm gonna preach this to the ends of the earth because this is important of why the world is fucked up. Twitter has like 25% real people. I want that to sink in. And I want you to understand and grasp how deep that rabbit hole can go just on the surface. I'm not talking about rap. I'm saying on the surface, how deep this goes. Twitter has 25% real people. Mind you, if you make a topic on Twitter, you say, save the pandas, right? And you're getting all these thousands and thousands of likes. It's bots. Bots. Twitter is infested with bots. See, I told you, just some random gamer 210 said, most of it is bots. I'm trying to tell y'all. Now look how intricate this goes. The conversations happen where? On Twitter. Trump, Tucker Carlson. Oh, I'm in the know. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything I know, but I know what I know. All right. All these conversations go down there, right? All these people commenting, millions and millions of views. It's all bots. Which means the narrative and the conversation can be pushed and stirred to make it look like there's a consensus on a conversation when it's really bots. To make us think, oh, 1 million people do believe this stupid shit. When it's really bots. Do you understand how fucking weaponized and psychotic that is? You're weaponizing bots. Oh shit, Twitter, I'm on you right now. Y'all just pause and stutter. Ooh, I forgot I'm live on Twitter. Yeah, I'm talking. Let me just look at Twitter while we have this. Yeah, Twitter. Y'all bot it out. Y'all ain't got real niggas on like me going live. That's why y'all don't got that many lives. Because ain't no real people on Twitter. Y'all got bots. Big bots. And you can't not lie. All right? And y'all steering the narrative, Elon Musk, try to pretend like you for the people. You not. You're an agent of Satan as well. And we know. And yet, if you study and you follow the story of Elon Musk, do a little deep dive and you'll see what his nanny says about him, how she caught him floating in the room and his parents let him know he wasn't the Antichrist, but he was going to initiate the Antichrist coming into the world, Mr. Elon. Oh, yeah, I know what I know, baby. See, the one thing about me is I'm live on video, so we can always be corrected with the information, right? I like being stood corrected. That means you went to research. That means you done your time and you just didn't sit here and listen to me all goddamn day. You really wanted to know. So go research. If I'm wrong, Elon, didn't your nanny say she caught you floating? It's all over the internet. Everybody know that was your nanny. Huh? Caught you doing a lot of weird shit as a kid? Wasn't just that floating Satan shit you was doing either, motherfucker. All bots. Controlling the narrative of the world through Twitter. How many political channels poll Twitter? The Twitter polls, all bots. Which means the news is fake. Which means by proxy the government is fake. All this shit is a fucking charade. Which I appreciate sometime. Like when I can go to McDonald's and get a juicy, not a McDonald's, excuse me. When I can go to Five Guys and get a juicy piece of American freedom. That's where it's at, baby. But I'm talking about access. There's too much access to other people's culture to have the issues that we're having right now. There's too much access to truth. It's too much. You now got the Native Americans coming out feeling bad saying, no, we're not Native Americans. We know we're not. We stole this from black people. And they're coming out saying it now. Because y'all don't have knowledge of a $5 Indian. Let's start there. Let's start there. Do your homework on the $5 Indian. You do your homework on what a $5 Indian is. I'll have a star for you when you come to class next time. One of y'all gonna be able to tell me what's a $5 Indian. It's important that you know that. That's why when I tell people that my tribe is Native American Choctaw Indian, they look at me like, you a black man. No, I'm what somebody told you I was. See, you couldn't even call black people black back in the day. They'll get offended and beat your ass. Black people went by Negro or colored. And if you called a black person colored after a certain point, it was like saying nigga, you'll get your ass whooped. It took black people a long time to be called black people. We weren't called black people. This is a language thing. People got to understand linguistics. Things happen over time, right? Just to look how linguistics work. Black people originally were called cowboys because wasn't no white man getting on no horse herding no cattle. The cowboy herded the cattle. The boy, what did they call black men? Boys. Get that boy, cowboys. It wasn't until the terminology cowboy became popular that the whites adopted it. Shit, you give it 10 years, whites will be niggas. You see what I'm saying? The term cowboy was never, it was a derogatory term. Not really derogatory, but it was a nickname, a term that was given to someone who herd cattle, and the damn show wasn't no white man. It wasn't until and if you look at the original cowboys in the pictures, they were all black. All the pictures that came out in the early 1900s, 1800s, when photography started, all the cowboys were black. You don't see no pictures of no white cowboys. Do your homework. Let's start there. See, I'm putting y'all on to a lot of information right now. It may not be important to you. It may be regurgitated. Some of it you may already know, which is appreciated as well. But access is everything, and when the access to knowledge, the access to understanding, the access to other people's cultures and the things that they have that's important to them, to be able to learn, to be able to be courteous and polite, and to ingratiate yourself into other people's cultures and understandings and way of life, is too accessible for us to have these culturalistic problems, for these idealistic problems that exist amongst all of us. The last thing I'm going to talk about on this topic is ability. The ability that we have, that we never had before at any time in our modern history. I'm not talking about ancient times. I'm not talking about Tartaria. I ain't talking about Atlantis. I ain't talking about none of these times where technology existed before us and things. I'm saying in this modern time right now. The ability that we have is beyond anything that our ancestors could imagine. And maybe the ability that we have has taken away from the ability that we have. Or should I reword that and say, maybe the ability that we have is taking away some of the abilities that we have. And what I mean by that is, I'll put it on a simple term and then we'll go deep. What I mean on the simple term is nobody remembers nobody's phone number anymore. You don't know one. We barely know our own. We have a device that saves that. I don't need to waste brain space to know that my phone number, what my mom's phone number is. Which, thanks for the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes, fam. We don't even remember phone numbers, guys. Before cell phones, I mean, even when cell phones first started coming in, and you see more and more people with them, everybody remember phone numbers. I remember having a phone number book like this. I used to have the people's numbers written down. Ain't no more of that. The shit in your phone. So maybe some of our ability has taken away from our abilities, right? That's on a small scale, right? I'm small scaling it right now. Just giving you an example right now, right? But you would understand where I'm going. And maybe in ancient times we still had these levels of communication. Maybe, and I'm just being facetious, but maybe a cell phone was a smoke signal communicating from far across distant lands, or certain calls that tribal people would do with their voices or whistles, or certain type of high pitched communications across vast distances to communicate with other people. You had people have pigeons as carriers of information, right? Which is probably the most still secure way to get information. I would say is from a pigeon, right? Ain't you can't do nothing with that. You can't copy that. But you looking all fine for. But yeah, the ability that we have, the ability with the access, or I'm going back to access again, but the ability to be able to be spiritually inclined, the ability to make decisions about your life, the ability to go to therapy, how accessible therapists are now, the access to mental health, the access to surrounding yourself with better people, better situations. The ability to do that now is more vast than it's ever been. Which I don't think, as a society as a whole, as a people of the earth, we're taking advantage of our abilities. I think our abilities in a lot of places have become our detriment. Far as our new abilities, far as certain technologies, but I also think that our abilities that would bring us into a more harmonic resonance, I do think those abilities have not been explored enough, in my opinion. And I think harmonic resonance amongst people and in a level where everyone is in accord, I think that is probably the most peaceful, the most accurate state of being I think we all would like, or as everyone would say, nirvana, or paradise in whatever form, Argartha, you know? So the ability right now, I don't, on a lot of levels, I don't think we are taking advantage of the abilities that we have. And it's due to a lot of dark and evil things. A lot of people are killing people with patents. They kill people who create free energy devices. They kill people who have cars run on water and teaching that technology, because the gas companies are ruthless and murderous and satanic. And we don't have to stay with crude oil because crude oil is nothing but the lifeblood of the earth. It's almost like Earth's blood. I mean, that's really what it is. Full of melanin. It's just probably a high level melanin based entity. Probably little do we know, oil may be alive in its original state and form when it's in the ground. It may be a live entity. And as we heard, if you're a flat earther, then you know that oil is the lakes and rivers and other places on earth. If you're a flat earther, we can get into all this stuff. I just be trying to talk. I just be talking. But that was my take on that. Far as just all the conflict and insanity when we talk about the levels of technology, when we talk about the levels of accessibility, and we talk about the abilities that we do have. Exactly. Just some random gamer 210 said the guy who created the car that runs on water was never seen again. Never heard from again from his family, and that this is really how this goes, guys. Like, so when I go to ability, We're accessing the ability. We're exercising our abilities, I must say, but we're also being snuffed out a little bit when it comes to blossoming and making those abilities readily available to society. We tend to have an issue in getting tangible and getting acclimation to society. They kill them first before anyone can get acclimated to these things. And then you think about electricity. Well, of course, electricity still runs on coal, right? So they're giving you this illusion about electric cars that can still take gasoline. But the only reason why they're doing the electric car thing is it's easier to kill you. It's easier to, in the future, the near future, lock you in your car and drive you to a fucking jailhouse or off a cliff, right? So electric cars is not a good thing, right? And cars that would run on water will probably be better, right? Because our air is already humid, and if you make a car that can take the humidity out the air and siphon that as energy, we would have some decent cars. Not only that, we would only be putting water vapor as a expellant or coming out. I don't know if I said that right, but coming out the exhaust, it would only be water vapor. So I don't think electric is the way to go because I think it still keeps us in the matrix. I still think it's tied to their scheme. It's tied to their plot. The things that are cohesive with Mother Nature, they are not. Anything that is okay with Mother Nature, anything that would become natural and keep us in a better state and a higher level and taking care of the earth and the planet that we live on. The powers that be are 1,000 trillion % against that. They tear down the rainforest at a high level. Their cultures before them, or the aliens or whoever before them that taught them this bullshit to enslave us the way we are right now, they cut down all the trees that were large trees that provided large amounts of oxygen to us, that kept us at a higher level of understanding, a higher level of being, and they've not given us an opportunity to catch up. They, as I stated before, they fuck with our telomeres so that we only live 100 years. So I mean, it's a lot that goes on into that, but that's what we're here for, is the people. Real quick, yo, I just gotta give a major shout out to Just Some Random Gamer 210, keeping it going with me all show. I appreciate everybody commenting, but Random Gamer was just on some points with me, some cohesive points with me, and I appreciate you. Just Some Random Gamer 210, definitely appreciate you. Everybody go subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all, man, for bringing me back to YouTube. If I could be honest, I was a little bit self-conscious and really upset that YouTube, I feel like they shadow banned me. I mean, it is what it is. I like I said, with the content that I make and how viral I can go sometime, there's no way that YouTube can convince me they didn't shadow ban me. So, but I understand because of what I talk about. If you listen to me now with this conversation, then you would say, yeah, you probably were shadow banned, bro. which is I'm learning to deal with, but I'm finding new angles, and I appreciate being back in the 800 subscriber clan. I know for a lot of people, y'all see people with millions, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but I'm working my way up. I was almost to 1,000 about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and I was like it wasn't like a slow climb. I'm talking about from days. I was doing like 100 subscribers a day. I was getting 30,000 views on my video, and then just like that, it just stopped, and it didn't feel good. It really didn't feel good. It's almost like you playing a game and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? What the fuck is wrong? Like it really felt like that. It was like almost at the end of the game with the boss. I'm about to be over 1,000 subscribers. It was up from there, and it just didn't work out. But it looks like I'm back on my trajectory, going back up in subscribers. I was only at like 750 something. I'm back to like 820. So I appreciate all you guys for making me feel good and giving me confidence, and y'all letting me know y'all fuck with me. 10,000 views in less than, I think, like 25, maybe 30 hours. I've done over 10,000 views, so I'm extremely excited about that. I'm super happy. It feels like I'm back. I will have all my systems together. I will be streaming a lot more on some other streaming platforms. I appreciate Twitter for having me. I appreciate YouTube for having me back. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for subscribing and subscribing back to the channel. I've gotten over, I think since I dropped that video, I've gotten over like 75 subscribers to the channel again. So I'm just confident. I feel hyped about this. Twitter and YouTube is a little bit new, but YouTube, y'all know I do my live show. Facebook and Instagram, y'all know what time it is with me. So I would love to talk my shit and be arrogant tonight, man, but I'm just real humbled and very happy, and like just the happiest dude y'all know, man. I've been wanting to do big views for a long time. I'm a big view guy, man. I really believe that about myself. I'm very confident in my content, that what I create. I don't know who that is. Say, hey, what up, what up? But yeah, I'm really confident in this shit, man. And I know that I'm the type of person that makes the type of content that should be on top. Like, I keep people engaged. I keep the people going. I get the people what they want. So, yeah, I just, I appreciate y'all for giving me more of that power, more of y'all energy, liking these, skits and videos that I'm putting out. I know I'm getting my audience up. Slow wins the race, but we're going to win the race, man. So I appreciate y'all for helping me win. I appreciate y'all for pushing me sometime when I don't feel like, doing the show, or I may be tired, but or I may not, think this video is going to do so great. But, I really appreciate y'all. I'm humbled. I'm back in love again with this shit, man. I've been thinking about it all day. I couldn't wait to get on here to talk to y'all. But like I promise y'all, man, y'all gonna see a little bit more from me now, man. I'm really back in love with this content creating shit, man. It just, I know some of y'all like, damn, nigga, all it took was a little 10,000 views. But if you're a creator, man, and I can do this with one person watching. I promise. I've been doing this live shit and haven't stopped for what, 2 years almost now. I have not stopped going live. So it wasn't live that I'm talking about. Like this, what I'm doing right now with y'all, I've been doing this. This I haven't stopped. But if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see I got a lot of reaction videos. I do some food reviews. I even post music. I'm going to learn to separate those things by channel now. Coming back, I won't be posting everything all in one spot. I will be separating them by channel. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back strong. I'm coming back with a fucking vengeance. And I'm going to show y'all what I do, man. Show y'all what I'm really about, man. Video after video, man. Like they say, bar after bar, baby. Bar after bar, nigga. So that's what y'all finna get from me. I'm up right now. Big dog. I think in 2 days, we up to 12,000 plus views. I think in 30 hours, I think I did 10,000 of those 12. So I'm just super hyped. And let's get it, man. I got more content. We're going to keep this live show going. We got more shit to talk about. I hope y'all appreciate like the angles I be coming at and everything I got to say. Yeah, man, y'all rock with me, man. We're going to stay on top. Facebook, I fuck with y'all. We're going to do it like this too, because y'all see this. Y'all see this Facebook, y'all can see everybody else. But Facebook, we out here. Y'all didn't know I got 4 phones. Like, yeah, see, Facebook can see it. Y'all, oh, y'all can see it too in the cam. So y'all can see it's 4 phones. But yeah, man. So Facebook, we love y'all. We out of here on the Facebook tip for the 9-9. Get that Facebook post. All right, Twitter. We saying goodnight to Twitter real quick. Twitter, say goodnight to everybody. And some of y'all like, you ain't got 4 phones. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I have 4 phones, nigga. But yeah, Twitter, we out of here. Let Twitter go ahead and post this real quick. But yeah, man, this how we gonna roll. Oh, shout out, we getting more likes, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for the likes, guys. Well, fuck Twitter. I don't know how Twitter's gonna turn itself off, but oh, y'all see my little Buddha stand? My little hamdulillah nam Buddha. All right, Instagram. I fuck with y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. Hey, YouTube. This between us, man. I had to get off all these other platforms, man. Hold on, YouTube. We gotta talk, YouTube. We gotta have a little personal moment. So YouTube, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Well, it's been great checking in. I'm head to sleep. Peace out. Hey, Random Gamer. Much love, man. Much love. I appreciate you to the fullest. Much love. Thanks for the likes, man. YouTube, I love y'all. I'm back. That's all I'm gonna say. So I appreciate y'all for just showing me love and bringing me back to the clan, man. This YouTube shirty. I'm out of here.